Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a Sunday afternoon video. Sunday, week 8 in the NFL, in the league where they play for pay. So, happy Sunday everybody, October the 27th, 2024. Thank you all for watching this video, first of a few videos today. But you're back here once again on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down there in hell, otherwise known as my pants, and the description marks below on this very channel and my other channels. All the links will be down below in the description marks. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on any one of my videos from the past, now, and in the future, Conan. And just don't leave stupid comments because you're going to get blocked. If you don't like that, then go cry to your mama, little bitch. But thank you for the free view and the sub anyway, asshole. We'll move on with that. So leave a comment if you wish, but like I said, don't leave stupid comments because you go bye-bye. You get sent to the Shadow Realm where Satan will eat your soul. He will. Trust me, he will. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Show your love and support there, but don't act like an idiot there, too, because you get blocked there, too. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because if you miss anything, you're pretty much SOL. And you know what that means. Ha, ha, ha. And, it is what it is. And if you don't know what SOL means, please, for the love of God, look it up. That's why we have the internet. Some of you need to get off the internet, but, you know, it is what it is. They say the same thing about me. I ain't going anywhere. So, fuck you. Deal with it. And move on with that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish. Hit the bell for more. And share the video all over the internet. Follow me on social media. All that other good shit that you all know and love for 15 plus years. And that's it. And if you're brand new, if you're brand new, I mean, you have more than like 100 subs. There's no fake people around here. But thank you for the free sub and view anyway, asshole. But for everybody that's new here, watching for the very first time, and you like the content, you want more, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, stick the thumb up everybody else's ass, because that's where it belongs. And do everything I told you 2 minutes ago. And that's pretty much it. Sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a cold one, like this one. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. You like it? Great, you know, be like everybody else and go fuck yourself. That's it. You don't like the content? Well, too bad, but you at least watch some part of it. Oh, this guy's boring. You watched it anyway. I might be boring, but if I'm so boring, I get views still. And I don't like my videos 8, 9, 10, 20, 50 times. You can't prove it, and you never can prove anything, so go fuck yourself. The way it is. It's the way it is, because you're all fucking jealous of me. What are we so jealous about? You're jealous that I'm way better than you, and you know it. I got the mind, I got the heart, got the passion to do all these wrestling videos or music videos or whatever video I do. I got heart, passion, strength, and I look good too. But that's another story for another time. But like I said, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch me. I said that for 15 plus years now, and people don't get it. But people will watch me because they got nothing else better to do in their boring as fuck lives. 20, 30-year-old people acting like complete schmucks. I got better things to do in my life. Like work, which some people actually don't work, but I work, I make my money. I have a good social life. I get out. I don't stay on the internet all day like some people I know. But, you know, I live my life. I try to better myself on and off YouTube. You know, I'm working on my mental health right now, getting my physical health back in order, because, you know, I got some ailments and everything I'm dealing with, you know. And I'm getting my mental health in check, you know. it's been a struggle for a very long time. It's still a struggle every day, but, you know, I wake up, I thank God that I'm alive to live another day, and I go about my day, not caring what people think or say about me. I really don't give two fucks, because it's just pure jealousy. Because you're not better than me, and you never will be. I prove you wrong every fucking day. Whether you don't want to admit it or not. But it is what it is. And that's it. That's it. You want to act like schmucks on the internet? It's not going to work out for you in the end. And it might work out in the rear end, but that's a different story for another time. But, you know, you want to just act like complete maniacs in your real life and on YouTube, then it's not going to get you anywhere. I might act like a maniac sometimes in my videos, but I'm just playing a part, so I'm playing a character. Whether some people want to admit it or not, I'm playing a character. You know, when I do my impressions and everything, I'm playing a character. I'm providing satire, which some people don't even know what the word means sometimes, but it is what it is. But bottom line is, if you think I'm boring, then don't watch. But you're gonna watch anyway, you know why? Because you love me, and, well, I don't really love you either, but you say if people say I got no real life friends, that's a lie. Can't prove it. You know, because I got a lot of real life friends. I got a lot of good people that support me on YouTube and off YouTube. I don't care if the people that support me on YouTube don't comment on my videos. I don't care. I don't care. I'll support them. They'll support me, you know, in any way they feel like it. I don't obsess over anybody. I don't simp over gorgeous looking women on the internet that do watch-alongs. If you think that, I think you're woohoo. But if you want to think that, then believe your own bullshit, because nobody else is going to believe you, unless they're fucking retards that actually believe you. But, I mean, it is what it is. So if you're going to if you're going to just sit around and do like an hour-long live stream, just acting like a complete schmuck behind a computer, not showing your face, then, I mean, you're not being real. I'm showing my face. I look good. You know, some people think, you know, my hair is balding as it is, but it is what it is. I still look good at almost 48 years old. But, you know, this is just a hobby for me. This is not my life. So, you know, some people really need to get out of the house more often and not be on the internet all day, boring people with their boring videos. You know, my video, like I said, this is a hobby. If my videos are so boring, then why watch? I'm not just doing this just to just to put up content. I mean, I'm putting up a lot of content lately, and I hope you're watching, which I know you are. Well, my shorts are doing amazingly well. You know, I know my regular videos don't get a lot of hits. That's fine. I don't care. I don't care how many views I get, comments I get, likes I get. I really don't care. I'm just doing this for fun, and people don't understand that. And I've been doing it for 15 years. Going on 16. But I'm only here to give my opinion about wrestling and you know, talk about my passions, which is music. And I'm working on some of that. I'm working on more writing. I'll be writing some more poems, if you will. And more, you know, a little bit more writing. And we'll see what happens as we go into the end of the year and go into 2025 and beyond. But, you know, it is what it is. And that's that. But, just to sum up, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is going to get clipped. I don't get two fucks. If you don't like me, don't watch. But you're going to watch because you got nothing else to do on your dead channels. Whether you have 4,000 subs, you have 12 subs, 21 subs, you're going to watch anyway because you got nothing else to do in your fucking life. Just worried about what I do in my life. That's called obsession. And it's also a crime because it's stalking, too. I don't go on other people's channels stalking them and, doing videos about them. I don't need to do it anymore. I used to do it back in the day, but which got me in a lot of trouble, but it is what it is. You pay the price to be on YouTube. But, I mean, it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. But I don't really care for anybody on this website. I support the people that I support, and that's it. Anybody else, I could give two fucks about. Whether it be JD or anybody else that I don't really give two fucks about. I don't. I don't care what they do in their real life. I don't care if they have a better job than me, they have more subs than me, they get more comments and likes than me. I don't fucking care. I don't care. So, it is what it is. You think you're better than me? You're really not. Because nobody is perfect in this world. If God made the perfect person, then it would be on Earth right now. But nobody's perfect. Even the hottest models in the world, they're not perfect. All these people on YouTube that have 1 million subs, over 1 million subs, they got houses and cars and everything. I mean, they're successful. That's great for them. But they're not perfect. They're not, away from the camera, they're not perfect. You could be a hot model doing, showing off your lingerie and just showing off your body on OnlyFans and other sites. What, are you perfect? No, not really. You're gonna have your downfalls. You're gonna have your days when you're just having a bad day. It is what it is. Nobody is perfect. I'm not perfect, I know that. I know that for 48 years almost. I'm not the greatest person on YouTube. I know that, and people say, oh, you failed on YouTube, like you failed in life. Actually, I did not. I haven't failed on YouTube. I know I don't have the statistics to prove that. But I know I've had my highs, I have my lows, I have my very low lows, but, but I never heard no bell rock, and I get back up, and I continue my life. Whether I get knocked down, how many times I get, it's like what Rocky said in Rocky Balboa, doesn't matter how many times you get knocked down, it's all the times you get back up, and you move on. And I've done that for 15 years on YouTube, and I've done it for almost 48 years of my life. I've been suffering from depression for 30-some years, since I was 17. I'm almost 48, so it's, do the math, 31 years, almost. Battling anxiety and depression, major depression, and general anxiety disorder. That's what I'm actually diagnosed with, not delusional disorder or anything like that, because there's no actual proof. Oh, you have signs of that, but are you a doctor? Do you have an MD at the end of your name? No, you don't. It's just fiendish slander. Words. But it is what it is. But like I said, if I'm so boring, why do you come to my channel? Because you got nothing else to do in your life, right? Hypocrites. But I digress. Alright, I talked for 13 minutes. Moving on. I know it's going to get clipped. I don't give a fuck. Moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday. Football Sunday. We got the Jets and the Patriots. Second quarter. Jets are up 13-7 after a very sloppy first quarter. Used up all their timeouts. That's just bad. Very bad. Now the defense is actually waking the fuck up. And the Patriots who are 1-6. Oh. They got a new quarterback because Jacoby Brissett pretty much sucks. Now they got Drake May, who scored a touchdown earlier in the game. He seemed okay. Now he's seeing how decent this Jet defense is with Hassan Reddick, who they just picked up. Almost blocked the punt. Oh, ran into the kicker. That's going to be a penalty. Oh, maybe not. I thought they ran into the kicker, but maybe the kicker just went, whoop, he fell. He ran into his own person. What the hell's that? A bunch of Jet fans. Cheeseheads. What are cheeseheads doing at a Patriots game? I know it's Rodgers and it's discount double checked and shit, but come on. You're at the wrong stadium, moron. Well, we'll see what happens with the Jets as they go into the second half. They're up 13-7, got the ball back just now. We'll see what they do, maybe get some more points. But they should win this game. There's no reason they should lose this game. For a very bad Patriots team. And the Patriots used, back when Brady used to be on the team, Brady was just annihilating the Jets for years. Now he's gone. Patriots still kind of like an annoyance to the Jets. But now they got Rodgers. I mean, if you lose to the Patriots with Rodgers as your quarterback, your team pretty much sucks. Man, the Jets, I know they're 2-5. They got rid of Robert Saleh. They got an interim fucking head coach who kind of looks like the older version of Nick fucking Gage, if you look at him. But their whole Jet organization is a mess. Kind of like the Giants. Right, Vic DiBitetto? I'm talking to you, sir. He knows. Vic DiBitetto should be the coach and GM of the Giants. And owner, basically. Shit. Giants got the Steelers tomorrow on ABC. Who's gonna watch that? But you got Monday Night Raw tomorrow. Then you got Game 3 of the World Series tomorrow. With the Yankees down 2-0, but they're back at home. Bueller is gonna be on the mound for the Dodgers. And somebody for the Yankees. Not the greatest pitcher in the world, but Luis Gil on Game 4 against any bullpen guy. Game 5, Flaherty comes back on the mound against Garrett Cole, most likely. Game 5 is going to be good on Thursday night. No, Wednesday night, I'm sorry. So that's going to be exciting. So we'll see what happens if the Dodgers can win 2 in New York, or the Yankees actually wake the fuck up. I'm talking to you, Judgy Wudgy. Well, he's starting to turn into A-Royd. Minus the steroids, of course. Well, he's still on the roids anyway. But basically, all the hitting that the Yankees have been getting is pretty much from Soto and Stanton. Anybody else, nothing. Judgy Wudgy strikes out more times than he can take a steroid, but it is what it is. And that's it. And now the only, the saving grace for the Yankees is that Ohtani is hurt. Haven't heard anything new lately about his dislocated shoulder, but he does have strength in the shoulder. He has range of motion, which is great sign. But, they have to get the scans and they have to see if he's going to be able to play the rest of the series because he's not playing Game 3. I'll be shocked if they say today he's going to be starting Game 3. I don't even think he can swing a bat with a dislocated shoulder. I mean, if you really want to start, I know this is a World Series, and you want to be out there, but you don't want to injure yourself even more, and you're out for next season. I've seen that happen in football and in hockey. When players just play on a broken foot in the Super Bowl. And they re-injure it, they injure it more, and they're out they're out all next year, pretty much. It's not great. Baseball the same way. Hockey the same way. They come back, they get injured, they're out for most of the playoffs, they come back, they're like, I want to play, I don't care if I have a broken fucking neck or leg, I'm going to play. Next thing you know, they're on the freaking floor, they're getting stretchered out on the ice, and they're done for next season. 8 to 12 months, I'm like, why come back next year then? But it is what it is. But anyway, we got that. Football, week 8. See what the Jets doing. Good catch there. By Wilson! But we won't get that. So, Jets are in at least field goal range right now. Well, around midfield. Yeah, right around midfield. So we'll see if they get some points in the next 5 minutes of the half. Detroit's whipping the crap out of Tennessee, 28-14. And they beat the Vikings last week. The Vikings has just started coming down to earth. Lost to the Rams, lost to the Lions, and pretty much lost first place on Sam Darnold. No! pretty much becoming what we thought he was when he played for the Jets. We got that. For all you Niners fans, the Arizona Cardinals are losing 10-7 going at the half against Miami, in Miami. So we got that. Niners are in last place right now because of division record. Division record. They're 3-4. They got Sunday Night Football against them Cowboys in Santa Clara right before the bye. So it'd be nice to be at 500 before the bye. And then 2 weeks from today, hopefully we get Christian McCaffrey back. Trey Greenlaw comes back, hopefully. Jawan Jennings comes back. And a whole lot of other people might come back in Week 10 in Tampa Bay. And then we got the Seacats! Once again, that is going to be, I believe, in Seattle. No, I think it's in Santa Clara, I think. But we got that. So we'll see what happens with all that. But in any case, ladies and gentlemen, it's Sunday, like I said. We got NXT Halloween Havoc tonight at 7 o'clock, coming up in about 4.5 hours from now. I will do my predictions in a little bit later. Get that out of the way. And don't forget, I will, hopefully before Halloween Havoc begins, I will be doing Rampage and Collision. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, after I spiel for 21.5 minutes, but you still watch that anyway, it is time for your late and out-of-date WWE Smackdown from Brooklyn, New York review. For this past Friday night, December, holy shit. I wish it was December because it's the greatest month in the world, the greatest people in the world that celebrate birthdays. Speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to Kelly Osbourne and anybody else who has a birthday today. We get that. Alright, so Smackdown from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The first of 2 tapings. We'll get the second taping this Friday night, the go-home show, before this coming Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Crown Jewel 6, I believe. We got that great card so far. Maybe a certain 6-man tag team match might be added pretty soon. We'll get to that. Those participants in a little bit. But overall, this was a great show, great ending. This was just fabulous. Fabulous episode of of Smackdown from Brooklyn. Because everything's good in Brooklyn these days. How do you get out of that? Anyway, moving on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our commentary team every Friday night. He's back. Mitchell Cole and Corey Slave. Alright, they're back on commentary, and we get that. Alright, so we start the show off with people coming into the Barclays Center and everything. Then we see Randy Orton and his Rottnest voice! He's walking to the back, goes to the gorilla position, where he stops, starts talking to Hunter, where we can't really hear much of it, but I think we get the gist of what was gonna be. Because remember last week, Randy went to Nick Aldis trying to get a match with Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel. Aldis saying, well, it's out of my hands. This is coming from the people, the people upstairs, the powers that be, meaning Triple H. So then Randy's like, well, I guess I'm going to go talk to Triple H. So we see him talking to Triple H. He goes to the ring, doesn't even do the fucking pose. Come on, Randy, dude. Anyway, so he goes to the ring, and he wants to know why he can't face Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel. So he mentions, since Nick Aldis, you said it was above your pay grade, Hunter, get your ass out here right now. Otherwise, it basically feels like, Hunter, you're protecting Kevin Owens. So then, on cue, the game with a muscus nose and a hot wife. Hi, Steph. So he comes out. He's like, I guess we're going to have to do this in front of the people. So Randy thinks that Hunter is protecting Kevin Owens, but Hunter's like, you're still not going to get your match. And then Orton's going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like, you're trying to protect him! You protected him, Hunter! Stop this bullshit! And then Hunter's like, I'm not protecting Kevin Owens! I'm protecting you! The crowd goes, look at that. So Randy drops to a knee next to the ropes. Oh, by the way, Hunter kind of like, pulled the curtain back, saying, you were late to work, but we'll talk about that later. Oh, he got fined. Randy got fined for that shit. How are you late for work? Well, it's Brooklyn, of course. It's busy. I mean, he has a reason, Hunter. I mean, it's hard to go down 4th Avenue in Atlantic Avenue, get to the Barclays Center half the time, Hunter. And the trains, sometimes they mess up if they're taking the train. Chelsea Green knows all about that. Sorry, Chelsea Green! It is what it is. I miss Samantha Irvin, who actually did not even want to be an announcer. She wanted to be a manager. Yeah, she's doing an AEW now. I'm interested. So we'll see what happens with that. But, yeah, she fired back at fans for, and really kind of gave us, why she left WWE. She's like, I never wanted to be an announcer. It's not my thing. I wanted to be, in front of the action. I wanted to be a manager, a valet, basically. And then she's like, oh, the idiots at WWE didn't have anything for me. They didn't see me as a manager. Really now? So they made me an announcer. She was a very damn good one. She was like the second coming of Lillian Garcia. And Mike McGurk, the female ring announcers. You think about it. Not so much Brandy Rhodes. Eve. What was her last name? Eve, I forget what it was. Yeah, we got all that. So anyway. So Randy drops to a knee. And then Hunter talks about how Kevin Owens will turn on anyone at any time. You know what that's like, huh? Right, Randy? You do? I was like, yeah, we all remember that in Evolution. We all remember that from many times that Randy's had partners and turns on them. But Kevin Owens does the same thing. Because Kevin doesn't really have many friends besides, well, that so-called friend of his in Mexico. Who steals orphans from the orphanage. Right, Generico? Anyway. So Hunter then says, Owens trusted you, Randy, and, after he said, Hunter says, Kevin trusted you and Cody, and now I'm a little bit worried for your health because you just came back, from your back injury. You were out 18 months, and if Kevin has his way, you could be out permanently. So Randy's like, yeah, I understand that, but, I don't want it. And then Orton kind of goes a little bit real. He says, Hunter, I didn't want Paul Levesque out here, but rather the guy who broke into Orton's home with a sledgehammer many, many, many years ago, threw it through a plate glass window. He wants that Triple H. He wants the cerebral assassin, the game. He's like, I want to be allowed to handle this like we've done this for years, right in this very ring. So the fans are all behind. Like, yeah, Hunter, come on, make the match. Stop being an ass. And Hunter's like, I know what you want. And he's like, you want the match, Randy? You got it. And then he says, protect yourself. I mean, it's going to be a fight at Crown Jewel between Randy and Kevin. Not the first time I think they fought in that very ring. But we'll see what's going to happen with that. I think Kevin's going to annihilate Randy. But Randy's still going to look strong. He's going to face Cody eventually when Randy eventually turns on Cody. Because everybody turns on Cody these days. Because Cody sucks. No! That. That's it. So Kevin's going to beat Randy, go to Survivor Series, lose again to Cody at Survivor Series, and then eventually between December and the Royal Rumble, Randy's going to turn on Cody. Cody's next defense of the title will be against Randy Orton, probably at the Royal Rumble. But I still think Randy has a good shot to... He might lose the title match, but enter the Royal Rumble, win the Rumble, and we might see this again at WrestleMania. But then again, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I don't even know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. I know the women probably going to be either Asuka or Charlotte Flair. I think it's going to be Charlotte, though. Why not give her number 15 by WrestleMania when she probably beats Tiffany Stratton or Liv Morgan or Nia Jax? So we'll see what happens with that. The men is kind of a toss-up between Randy and... Well, it can't be Walter. I mean, it could, but I don't even know who Walter's next opponent is going to be. Might be Punk at Survivor Series, if Punk comes back by then. They're saying he might come back by Survivor Series, or might get that match. I hope Punk gets annihilated and hurt again, but because he's so fucking brittle. And everybody wants AJ Lee, that Ace, to come back. Even Teddy Long wants her to come back. Just to give the fans one final look at AJ in the ring. Is it gonna happen? You know, never say never with the Royal Rumble looming around. Who could pop up in the Royal Rumble match? But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so as far as Randy Orton, he gets his match with Kevin Owens. You know, kind of coerces Hunter to give him the match. Almost like Batista style. Give me what I want, Hunter! And he gets his match, and we'll see what happens next, this Saturday night. This Saturday afternoon. It'll be Saturday night in the Land of Sand, but we got that. Moving on. Alright, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get a long as fuck recap of the Best of 7 series between him, Carmelo Hayes, the man who shoots, and sometimes he misses, and the man himself, Andrade. Alright, so we get to our first official match of the evening, match number 7. Series is tied at 3, so it feels like the Red Sox, Yankees all over again. I think Andrade was up three matches to none, and then Melo just came back, made it 3-3. But this time we got Eli Drake. That's not an insult. That's a fact of life. The United States champion as a special guest referee. Is billed as Game 7, and you love Game 7s, especially here in New York. So we get that. So Eli comes out, you know, wearing his vest, and he has the referee suit underneath, wearing his goddamn glasses. He has the U.S. title around his waist, and he's he's being a referee. It's kind of like Kazarian last night when he won the Call Your Shot gauntlet match, then comes back and almost cashed in, but he didn't, thanks to JBL. The Detroit Screwjob, Joe Hendry, gets fucked again. Not in a good way. But I think they're making the Joe Hendry story kind of like what Cody's story was, and then he won at WrestleMania 40. I feel if he doesn't win at Final Resolution, I think he's going to win at Genesis. Then again, he can win at Slammiversary. I mean, it would be a long-ass fuck year to get him the title finally. I mean, he was former digital media champion, big fucking whoop there, but it is what it is. Thank God Matt Cardona didn't win that belt yesterday. Bloody as fuck match, by the way, between PCO and Matt Cardona, Monsters Ball. But thankfully, PCO won the match. And that's it. But congrats to the Hardys for winning the TNA Tag Team belts once again, the first time in 8 years in Full Metal Mayhem, which was the main event. Masha Slamovich is the new TNA Knockouts champion. That's nice, I call that. Rosemary, of all people, the co-founder of The Prophecy, told Wendy Choo Choo to get the fuck out of The Prophecy. basically, Rosemary told Wendy Choo Choo, it's only room for one demon here. Basically. But you know Wendy Choo Choo's gonna want revenge pretty soon. Probably this week on the Impact tapings. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, they lost to Spitfire, Jody Threat, and my girl Danny Luna for the Knockouts Tag Team titles. Not that I was hoping they win, but I had a gut feeling I should have went with my gut, which didn't help me much in one match, but still. But Bound for Glory I thought was pretty damn good last night. Check out my review on my Peter Joseph channel. Moving on with that. Alright, back to Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. This was a great match, horrible finish. But anyway, so I start off with some chain wrestling. Eli counts 2 of Andrade's early fruit roll-up. They get back up, and Melo uses Eli as a human shield to get a cheap shot, which Eli was like, no, no, no. But then Andrade sends Melo to the floor for a big flippy dibbity-doo, which takes Hayes out on the floor. As we go to our we go to break, and then we come back, and I went over my notes a little bit, that's okay. Alright, we come back, Andrade hits a springboard flippy dippity, well, not a flippy dippity doo, but a springboard version of a reverse Spanish fly. Impressive. Very impressive. If you don't know where that comes from, that's from Star Wars. From the Emperor. Skywalker. Most impressive Skywalker. Strike me down and your ascent to the dark side will be complete. Skywalker. Anyway, moving on. So he hits that, only for Carmelo to hit a spinning face plant for a very near fall. Andrade gets his own fruit roll-up, but the kick-out sends him right onto Eli, which didn't sit well with him either. And then Carmelo's roll-up doesn't even get a count, because Eli's pissed. So Andrade goes to the Eddie Galero, let's say, 3 amigos, but he only hits 2. You know why? Because he's a pendejo! Wait a minute, Eddie. Andrade's not a pendejo, you're talking about Rey Mysterio. Oh, I forgot that, sí, pero I had too much sangria last night with China. My mind is going blown. Oh, ese, cabeza, otra. Ay, que le blown, lo siento. Okay, Eddie, calm down. That guy knows how to party. This guy knows how to party or what? Okay. Anyway, so he goes for the third 3 amigo, and as always, Melo reverses that into a suplex. Gilmore Kata! Bang! I'm stealing it, Melo. I'm stealing it. I don't care what you say, Mr. Christian Casanova. Anyway, Eli doesn't feel like counting anymore. Pussy. But instead, pulls Carmelo outside, sends him over the announcer's table. Did I hit Michael Cole? Damn! So is that. And then he goes back in the ring, where he grabs his belt, goes back in the ring, gives both of them BFTs, and the match is thrown out. I'm like, oh, come on! So we get another draw in a best-of-7 series. What is it, Sheamus and freaking Cesaro all over again? Next thing we know, Mick Foley's gonna say, oh, it was great! Remember that, Mick? Oh, I thought it was a great match! Yeah, it was great, but why would you say that it was, I don't even want to go there, Mick. I'm sorry. Would you like to do? We don't know. Anyway, I got Pringles. You want Pringles? No? Okay, get out of here. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, this felt like Cesaro, Sheamus ending in a fucking draw. Stupid. Why have a best-of-7 series when there is no fucking winner? It makes no sense. Great matches, yes, but you have to have a winner in this best-of-7. I mean, you can't do that in baseball. You can't do that in In hockey, you can't do that. In basketball, I mean, what are we gonna have? A match 8? Or 8 games? Like, come on. Let me say that, Roman. Come on. I love the series. Great matches, like I said, but I wanted a winner here. Whether it be Andrade or Mello, I would have been fine with it. But what does WWE do? They fuck us in the ass without lube and don't give us a fucking winner. But since I knew Eli was in the match, I was like, yup, we're going to get one of these, and we're going to triple threat match next week. I thought it was going to be at Crown Jewel. Nope. Well, actually, Nick Aldis makes the match at Crown Jewel, but then they kind of changed it. It's like, all right, we're going to do it next week. Make up your mind. So Eli declares himself the winner, and Cole and Graves like, they kind of like, well, Cole's like, hey, that's not right, and Graves like, I think it was the greatest thing since sliced bread. So, match was great. 3.5 out of 5 stars, but still. It should have been a winner. But I knew a triple threat was coming. I knew it. See, I've been watching wrestling since 1980. I know how these things work. I was like, yup. Champion's in the ring as the special guest referee. Half the time, you'll get a winner, and half the time, we're going to get a triple threat. Or as Shane Douglas would say, a 3-way dance. And if you don't like that, you can suck my ass. Hey, whoa. Shane? Calm down. Francine, could you come get him, please? Thank you. Oh, hi, Francine. How you doing? Francine, the actual Queen of Extreme. Even though, my ex took that name, but whatever. Moving on. I did meet Francine back in ECW. She's like, I'll just say this. She's a nice lady. Moving on. That's that. Alright, then we go to the back. We have Nia, Jax, the Smackdown Women's Champion, kind of annoyed with Daddy's favorite girl, Tiffany Stratton, looking amazingly hot once again. Daddy! Yes, Sunshine, what's the matter? That big Beyonce bitch yelling at me again! Ah! Well, don't listen to her next time. She's being annoying. Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna kick her ass anyway, and I'm gonna steal her title. Cause I'm a winner. Yes, you are, Sunshine. You are a winner. You're my favorite. Oh, thanks, Daddy. Can I have your credit card? Oh, here you go. Hey, bye! Okay, get out of here. Yeah, I love Tiffy Tiff. It's Tiffy time. And if you don't like Tiffany Stratton, well, fuck you. She's better looking than your mom and your girlfriend combined. Moving on. Alright, so Nia's pissed off that Tiffy Tiff was not around last week. Well, yeah, she got sick, I think. Poor Tiffy. Which is fine now. And then Candice LeRae, of all people, had a team up with her to take on, Bayley and Naomi, which, surprisingly, Candice LeRae beat Bayley. So, Candice and, Indy Hartwell come in. And, Nia's like, maybe we'll do this again. Tiffy's not a happy camper. She was really yelling, man. She was pissed. They won't want to play with me anymore, Daddy. Just go out there and kick her ass. Alright, we get that. Alright, so yeah. So we get that. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then, like I said, Nick Aldis starts yelling at Eli Drake. Makes a triple threat match at Crown Jewel for the United States title. Well, he makes a match, but he didn't really say it was for the title. But we think it's implied, pretty much. But I guess, and then they showed the graphic and it said next week on Smackdown. I mean, come on! What are you missing? I don't know. Moving on. Alright. After that, we go to our next match. Naomi with nobody around. Takes on Candice LeRae with the beautiful Indy Hartwell at ringside. Under 9-minute match. Back and forth they went. Candice comes back with a downward spiral on the apron. Ow! As we go to break. Candice is frustrated, starts beating up Naomi, grabs a neck crank. Naomi fights her way back, hits a quick hangman's face plant. Ouch. For a near fall. Then a springboard spin kick to face for another near fall. Candice comes back with a neck breaker out of the corner. Sends Naomi to the outside, where we all knew Indy was going to get involved. She sends Naomi into the ring post. Ow. And then, out of nowhere, we get Bayley! Give me a hug. She comes out, takes out Indy, and then, and then Candice got distracted, and then Naomi came from behind, hits a Bubba Bomb by the ever so popular Bubba Ray Dudley. 1, 2, 3, Naomi gets the win over Candice LeRae. Did we care? Not so much. So we pretty much get all that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And we move on. Alright, then we go to one of my favorite segments of the night. We get to, once again, Cody! MDKLA Cody! You bitch. Comes out, does his usual stuff. No! That stuff, but Walter, you great man, Walter, the World Heavyweight Champion, interrupts the entrance, you savage beast. So, he gets in the ring, asks Cody, hey Cody, what do you want to talk about? We said it more properly. What do you want to talk about, Cody, with your nice suit from the Men's Warehouse? Anyway. So, Cody's like, well, it should be obvious what I want to talk about. Crown Jewel, dumbass! So, Walter apologizes for bringing Cody's daughter Liberty into the whole mess. I think it was last week. Was it on Raw or last week? I forget what it was. Because it wasn't really necessary. Kinda. And, he finds it interesting that Cody keeps trying to do something for someone else. Says, WrestleMania was about you making your dad, Dusty Rhodes, American Dream Baby, happy. And he wanted the John Cena-like schedule to live up to Cena's reputation, basically. Really now. So then Walter says, if you take everything out of the equation, what do you want from this match with me? So Cody says, you can't take the people out of this, and he's like, let's do it. Whoa! I can't believe I just did that. But anyway, Walter cuts off. He's like, oh, we're not doing that. Thank God. And Cody's like, hey, where were you yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that? I was in Las Vegas promoting WrestleMania 41, while you where he didn't want to get out of bed. Well, he has a hot wife, too, so why would you get out of bed? But anyway, Walter says, I get the same request, but I actually have the nerve to tell people no, Cody. But on the other hand, you have to keep kissing everybody's ass. Basically, like, tell me when Walter's telling lies here. You keep saying yes, because if you stop saying yes, your story is over, pretty much. And that makes you a gutless champion and pretty much second-rate to me. Damn. So then Cody goes, my career is based on guts. Do you have it? Anyway, which is what it takes to do this, and they start fighting, and then Marcel Bardell comes in for a 2-on-1 beatdown, and then Randy Orton is not his voice. He comes out for the save, and I'm like, yup, tag team match. But we're not getting it on the show. We didn't get it on the show Friday night. We're getting it this Friday night on Smackdown, but at least it's in Brooklyn. So Brooklyn crowd gets 2 shows for the price of 1. You gotta love it. I wish I was there because Roman was there. But I don't really go to WWE shows. Even if it's with Roman. Oh, you like Roman so much! Why can't you go to the show? I got a life. I got other things to do, I got parties and concerts to go to and other things to worry about with my money and my time. I can't drop like a couple $100 to sit front row. I could if I wanted to see Roman, but those prices for those shows, especially at the Barclays Center, yeah, very expensive. We get that. Alright, so a tag team match was made for this Friday night. Randy and Cody teaming up against Marcel Barthel and Walter of Imperium. Let me get that. Alright, so I gave that 3.25 out of 5 stars. Then we get a recap of the fake-as-fuck Bloodline last couple weeks, beating down our tribal chief. Let's acknowledge him. Throw up your fucking ones, ladies and gentlemen, if you even don't want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, I'll give you another one. That's that. Alright, so we see them beating down Roman and Jimmy Uso in last week's show. Then we saw Solo Mibuki and the Bloodline costing Jay Uso his Intercontinental title. Now that Braun Breaker is a 2-time champ. So I'm like, okay, better be on this show to get revenge. Well, we'll talk about that later. Alright, so we got that. Alright, then we go into, well, pretty much Nick Aldis' office. We have him, Adam Pearce from Raw, and the beautiful Ava Raine from NXT. They're in the office to make a big announcement that the women's tag team champions, Bianca Belair, she's Bianca Belair, she plays with her hair, that's actually her hair, she's Bianca Belair, and Jade Cargill, gonna be defending the women's tag team belts against these lovely ladies, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, along with the Ebony Hotties, Jakara Miss Jackson if you're nasty, and Lash Legend, Kick Done. And also, my hot, amazingly smoking hot wives. We have Kylie Zane and Io Sky. So that match is official for Crown Jewels. We'll get a fatal 4-way match at Crown Jewel for the women's tag team belts. So you know they're going to be covered up, of course, because, you know, how those idiots in Saudi Arabia don't like women showing too much skin. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard for a fucking country like Saudi Arabia. Let them show off their boobies. Come on. Come on, Blood Prince, you fucking fucktard. No, we must not have... We cannot show their boobies. They're too sexy. What? That's why I hate these countries that have those fucking rules. You can't show skin in Saudi Arabia. Come on. I understand the culture and everything, that the women have to wear hijabs and everything, the gowns and everything, they can't show too much skin. I think it's stupid. If you got it, flaunt it. But I know the women do that in their spare time on OnlyFans. Not that I've seen it, but I'm just saying. Like, I don't have any OnlyFans subscriptions, so I don't do that. I get the free ones. But I move on. Anyway, so we got that. So, Fatal 4-Way for the women's tag team titles at Crown Jewel. I really hope the Sky Pirates win this match. I do. This is the time to do it. Then you can figure out what you're going to play, if you're going to play hot potato with the women's tag team belts. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to pretty much was the main event of the evening. The finals of the Smackdown number 1 contenders tournament. We got the Motor City Machine Guns. Bam. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, made in Detroit, by the way. Taking on DIY, Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling, and the Psycho Killer, Mr. Tommaso Ciampa. Alright, the winner faces the Girls of Destiny at Crown Jewel for the titles. Or so we thought. We'll get to that in a minute. Alright, so match was great. Commentary goes over Alex Shelley's influence on the current generation. Okay. And they mentioned a lot of TNA stuff, like former multiple-time TNA tag team champions, former world champions. I don't know if they mentioned the X Division titles, because Saban's won like 11 of them. Probably one of the greatest X Division champions ever. Not so much his world title reign, which I didn't really like too much. I think he had 2 title reigns. First one was good, the second one not so much. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Alright, so we start off with Saban coming in off a blind tag, and they hit the dream sequence, whatever that is. And gets a near fall on Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano comes in for a jawbreaker into a basement dropkick for a near fall. Then Ciampa comes back in, so textbook wrestling 1-on-1. In and out tags. And then Machine Guns come back, hit their own version of meat in the middle on the apron. Ow. And then Johnny Gargano comes in and goes outside with a slingshot flippy dippity doo spear. And then DIY get on the apron and go. The old Ciampa double, hey, good, we good. Thing. As we go to break with the applause. Come back. Chris Sabin fights out of trouble. We got a downward spiral missile dropkick combo for a near fall from DIY. Gargano's rolling kick to head hits Sabin, and then we get a running knee, gives Ciampa a near fall. They go for meat in the middle, and gets broken up. And then Gargano tries to super kick Chris Sabin, but accidentally hits Tommaso Ciampa. Uh-oh. So hits him by mistake. And Sabin gets the hot tag to Alex Shelley, who goes up top. They hit Skull and Bones on Gargano. 1, 2, 3. We have new #1 contenders for the Smackdown Tag Team titles. Great match, under 11.5 minutes. The Motor City Machine Guns get the win. Match was great, 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Solo Mibuki and the fake-ass fuck Bloodline, the Girls of Destiny, the SmackDown Champions, come out, and Jacob Fatu, I love you, Solo! He comes out, they come out, I should say, get in the ring. I'm like, oh, here we go. I thought they were going to do a stand down to end the show, but we don't end the show. Because after the break, Solo demands that the Guns acknowledge him. Nobody's acknowledging your fucking fake ass. Okay, shut up, Solo. And then the crowd chants for the OTC, the real tribal chief, meaning Roman. That gets on Solo's nerves. And then Chris Sabin's like, well, hold on a second. We want to introduce ourselves. I'm Chris Sabin, and he's Alex Shelley. We are the Motor City Machine Guns. And he says, since we are the new #1 contenders, we're ready any place, any time, pretty much anywhere. So Solo's like, Alright, so you think you want the match? You think you're so confident in beating the Girls of Destiny? How about we do it right now? So Nick Aldis, who's already in the ring, says, no, we're not doing this. But then Alex Shelley says, well, if the Bloodline wants to do it now, let's do it now! Let's do it, like Paul Stanley would say. So Aldis says, alright, you got the match, so we got an impromptu title match to end the show. So I'm like, oh, here we go. I smell new tag team champs, which I called back on last week. So we get the match, 7.5 minute match. So I knock the champs to the outside, go for flippy dippity doos, but it gets cut off as we go to break. We come right back. The fans want Roman, who doesn't these days, besides Issa, but that's another story for another time. Alex Shelley fights back. Solo gets on the apron, and then we see Jimmy Uso appear, cuts him off, and then Jacob joins Solo in the beatdown, in a 2-on-1 beatdown on the outside, and then Roman shows up, and the fans go completely berserk. So he comes out, Superman punch to Jacob, knocks him for a loop. Then they fight to the back, and then we're back to 2-on-2 action, which nobody else is at ringside. Sabin dropkicks Tama Tonga down, and then walks into a spine buster by Tonga Leoa. And then referees in the corner. I'm like, oh, here comes the rep bump. Get the rep bump. And then the Girls of Destiny grab chairs on the outside. And then we see somebody with a hood. It looks like a ninja almost. I'm like, definitely Jey Uso, and here he is. He super kicks both men. He gets in the ring with a chair, takes out Tonga Loa, then a super kick and a spear and a chair shot to Tama Tonga. Lays him out. He leaves the ring, goes outside, takes off his mask in the ring. He's like, "Oh, it's Jey Uso!" Yeet! And then the Machine Guns hit Skull and Bones. 1, 2, 3. We have new Smackdown Tag Team Champions, and they're pretty much the third week in the company. They're the champions already. I called it. So, give myself a pat on the back for that. I should write the show. But anyway, so the Motor City Machine Guns are the brand new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They pretty much won every title there is to win in wrestling, basically. GCW, I didn't even know this. They won the GCW Tag Team belts. I don't know when, but they did. TNA, we all know that. WWE just now. And also Ring of Honor, New Japan. They've done it all. So they get the win. Everybody's happy. And the match, the second part of the match, I gave 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. And then after the match, the Motor City Machine Guns leave with the belts, pyro, everybody's happy. Jimmy comes back, and he gets on the apron, and it's in the ring, and he's looking at Jay. Jay's kind of unsure of what's going to happen. And then Jimmy's like, are we going to do this, or are we not going to do this? So then a big hug. You gotta love it. I would love to see the Usos and the Machine Guns fight, maybe at WrestleMania, but we'll see what happens if we get to that point. But that was it. And then we see Roman come out, and he's looking at Jay and Jimmy hugging and celebrating, throwing up the ones and everything. Roman's like, he's kind of like somber, like a somber tribal chief. So he's like, I don't know about this, but let me just say the band is back together. I'll just say that. I'm not going to spoil anything that's already been spoiled for next week. If you've seen the videos on YouTube that from people that were actually at the Barclays Center, we saw what's going to happen on Friday night with Jimmy, Jay, and Roman. And like I said, there's a rumored 6-man tag team match with Roman, Jimmy, and Jay taking on Solo, Jacob, and one of the Girls of Destiny. Probably be Tama Tonga at Crown Jewel. I think we know who wins that. Unless The Rock shows up. I hope not, but we get that. So basically, the OG Bloodline is back, in a way. And all we need is the honorary Uso, Sami Zayn. And we're going to be, and when he does join, along with the Wise Man, my name is Paul Heyman, the entire Bloodline, the OG Bloodline are back. Oh, god damn those cheerleaders. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, cheerleaders. I love those cheerleaders. I love cheerleaders. I want to bang one. Just for the sake of banging one. But I digress. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so the OG Bloodline are going to be back in full. We're going to get Sammy to bring back the Wise Man, Paul Heyman, for the War Games Civil War match. And, that's it. Well, Paul's not going to be in it, obviously. It's going to be 4-on-4. Unless they do 5-on-5, then, like, okay, who's going to come in? Maybe Lance Anoy, maybe Coolio. I don't think Zelo Fatu yet. Maybe next year for him. And then, what's his name? Damu, who's, I think, Jacob's cousin, or his, something like, I forgot what I think it's his nephew, or his son. He's going to be coming in pretty soon. He's huge. But, so it's going to be this Bloodline storyline is going to go on for years. I mean, decades, eons even. It's never going to end. Even when Roman and the Usos go into the Hall of Fame, they get older. You know, Paul Heyman gets older. Sami Zayn gets older. You know, it's going to be, the kids are gonna run amok in WWE. The Coolio will be around, hopefully. Zelo Fatu, Lance Anoy. You know, Jacob, I think he's going to be a humongous star when this part of the Bloodline storyline ends. He's going to break away. I think he's going to have a great singles run. Maybe be a world champ. Maybe. I'd rather see him as an Intercontinental or U.S. champ. He's already been tag team champion, technically. Technically, because that's a technicality, of course. And we'll see what happens with that. Fumble! Jets are down 14. No, actually, they were down 14-13. They kicked the field goal, make it 16-14. Now it's under 6.5 left in the third quarter. There was a fumble, and who has the ball now? I think the Patriots got the ball back. But now the referees are talking, and now we don't know who has the ball. Come on! Who has the ball, asshole? Jets say they have it because of the fumble. And the Jets are complaining, hey, we got the ball! I don't know. These referees suck. What else is new? And they gave the Patriots back the ball. How? Was he down by contact? No, the ball was out. The ball's out. And I think the lineman, one of the, the runner who fumbled the ball got it back somehow. Oh, that's a little bit of bad luck for the Jets. But, sort of good luck for the Patriots, who are now at the 41-yard line. It's still a long way to go. Jacoby Brissett's in the game. Nice pass downfield. Flag on the play. Probably bringing it back. But then again, who knows? Flag on the play. I feel like playing Madden right now. But I'm not going to. I gotta get out of here, actually. I gotta go shopping. And I gotta come back. I did watch a little bit of Collision yesterday. I gotta finish it. So I'll watch that. Get that out of the way. And then right before Havoc happens at 7, hopefully I can get the predictions up on episode 45 of the Shadows Lair. So check that out. Coming up a little bit, in a little bit, not too long, but we'll see. Let's I'll be right back. I'm going right to the supermarket, coming right back. So I'll probably be back in like a few minutes. But let me get this up and out of the way, and then I'm done. All right. So anyway, I almost said the smoking guns. Holy shit! Bart Gunn and Billy Gunn. With Sonny, who used to be their manager way later in their little thing. And then Bart Gunn. Remember the whole Brawl for All thing? Where Bart Gunn just like annihilated everybody, then he got knocked out by Butterbean? Oh, I think passed away. I think. I'm not even sure. That whole thing was ridiculously dumb, because people got legit hurt. I don't know who thought of that idea. Probably was Russo. I think he was around for that. Probably was a Russo idea, bro. Another fucking idiot who smooched his JD too. Two dumb fake ass fuck New Yorkers. JD and Vince Russo. Fucking fake as fuck New Yorkers. One's a Skanky fan and one's a Brave fan. How is that possible? Hey, I root for the Niners, but I still root for the Jets, okay? I root for the Rangers, who won last night. And I root for the Mets. I don't root for the Knicks, because the Knicks suck. I used to root for the Knicks way back in the day, but now, then when Jordan came around, I was like, oh, Jordan. Don't root for the Knicks anymore. I never have, and never will. Even if they get into the NBA Finals, I don't root for them at all. Don't root for the Giants. That's my dad's team. Well, he's not happy about that, but, his Giants just suck. But, and it is what it is. I go to the Cyclone games, the Brooklyn Cyclones with a Mets single A team. I go to a couple games a year, because it's cheap. Cheap! If you can go to a baseball game for $15 with tax, of course, you pay about $12.50 for a meal, you're good. That's a good time. You get to go to Coney Island, you get to look at the boardwalk, you get to see a great game, and then afterwards you go to Nathan's, or you can eat Nathan's at the ballpark. Best of both worlds there, man. It's a hop, skipping, jump away from me. But it is what it is. Ooh, we got popped. That was a big hit. I think that might have been a head-to-head hit. I don't know. But the way the guy hit because they punted to the Jets, guy running the receiver, the kickoff receiver coming in, got boom, popped right in the mouth. So I don't know if that was a head-to-head hit. But then again, it could be on the Jets for like ridiculously stupid stuff. And the Jets are the most penalized team. Oh, well, not most penalized team by yards in the league. They're fourth most in the league in penalty yards. Penalties, I should say. Yeah, holding on the Jets. Gonna bring it back. Half the distance to the goal. First down. Yeah, the Jets are winning by 2 points. 16-14. What are you gonna do? Oh, nice. 95, who's, I think Leonard Williams, I don't even know if it's Leonard Williams or Williams, just like broke through the door. Basically, he went through, he's like, get out of my way, I'm gonna sack the quarterback. And that's what he did, with a little bit of help, of course. Felt like Bosa doing that shit. But we move on. Alright, we got that. Alright, by the way, if you're in New York, early voting has started yesterday. I will be doing it Wednesday. So, vote for the right person, ladies and gentlemen. Vote for Trump. Don't vote for that bitch, please. I mean, if you want to vote for her, I don't know why, but... Oh, she's gonna bring change! Yeah, right. You want 4 more years of this shit? When nothing gets done? And we're about to hit World War III and possibly global nuclear thermal war because Israel started firing missiles at Iran? Oh, bad idea. That's a bad idea. Iran's gonna be mad. You throw the missiles at us, we send a bomb out through your house. I don't know when I came out like a Russian, but whatever. We're getting World War III, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna happen. Whether it be under that bitch Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's administration, or it ends thanks to the man who can end wars, and that's Mr. Donald J. Trump. Do you want change, or do you want the same 4 years of bullshit? Kind of like here on YouTube. Do you want to hear JD go completely berserk, or do you want to hear real stuff? I'm just saying. Just saying. It's true. Tell me when I'm telling lies about that. But it is what it is. Alright, guys, I am out of here. Congratulations to the Motor City Machine Guns, the brand new Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Jey Uso is back with his brother, so the Usos are back, and we're going to hit that great theme. Oh, I can't wait for it on Friday night. It's just us, Us. Day one is just us, Us. Day one is. And then Roman comes out, and they're going to... I'm not going to say anything, but... The boys are back in town! Boys are back in town! You know? Acknowledge us! Oh, it's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming back, and we're going to say it all the way until next year and beyond. Because like the prophecy, you will acknowledge us. Like the bloodline. Well, the original bloodline. But in any case, you will acknowledge me, and you will acknowledge Roman and the bloodline. Because if you're not... You're a fake-ass fuck bitch. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, I'm out of here. I gotta run down to the supermarket. I'll be right back. And when I do come back, I will do a Rampage and Collision review over on my main channel, Killer Demons 669. I mean, this channel, I should say. What am I talking about? My other channel. Anyway. So, I'll be back in a little bit with my Rampage and Collision review. Then, I'm going to go into my Shadow Slayer channel, episode 45 of the Shadow Slayer series with your NXT Halloween Havoc predictions, and maybe later, we'll see, with your Halloween Havoc review. So, maybe, just maybe, a fatal 4-way on your Super Sunday. And we'll see what happens with all that. We got football, week 8 of the NFL, and the week where they play. Okay. See what happens with that. Got the Niners at 8:20 on Channel 4, Sunday Night Football. Going pretty much in the going head-to-head with the second hour of the pay-per-view. So the Niners game's going to end at 11. So, but I'll have it have it on the Rich Man's Telly over here, and I'll have it right here on, well, I have Havoc on the computer, through, Bleacher Report. And that's it. Alright, guys. What the fuck was that, Rogers? What the fuck was that? Holy shit. Oh, they wow, I was surprised they actually, called incomplete on that. I don't know where he's throwing the ball. He just, like, threw it at the ground and, like, he was looking to go deep. Had nobody. Oh, that's a fumble. I hate saying it as a Jet fan. That's a fumble. That is a fumble. Because his hand was coming forward and the ball just came out. Yeah, he threw it. That's a forward pass. I know it seems like a forward pass, but it looked like he fumbled the ball. So I don't know if the Patriots are going to challenge that. I guess not. Oh well. At least Arizona's losing. That's great for the Niner fans. I don't even know if the Seahawks play today. I think they play later. They are one game up on the Niners for the division lead. And the Rams and the Cardinals. So right now it's 20-12. Going in 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Arizona has the ball. I hope Arizona loses. Upset pick of the week, by the way. And we pretty much get all that. Oh, almost intercepted when a guy Butterfinger. And we got that. Alright, I'm out of here for real, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time. If you're not down with that, well, you're not feeling pretty oozy. And if you're still not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! And that's it. You think my videos are boring? Well, fuck you too, because yours are as well. But I'm better than you, and you know it. That's true. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time. Peace.